Okay.
Hi Cesar, let's go to finally sit down and plan our video about favorite stories. Are you ready?
Hi, Sarah. Yes, I am. I know a lot about what we need to say. So let's start with the first question. Do you like to read?
Oh, I really love to read. For me, it's like traveling to another world without leaving a shape. What about you, Cesar? Do you enjoy reading?
I do like to read, but I also enjoy other ways of learning about things, like watching documentaries. But yes, reading is good. What kind of history do you like the most?
I especially love reading about stories, particularly the story of Peru. The independence of Peru really got my attention when I first read about it. I feel it's important to know our past. What type of story do you prefer?
I like adventure stories because they are usually very exciting, but I also like historical stories, especially about the independence of Peru. My teacher told us many histories about it when I was child, and I found them fascinating. Why do you like history so much?
I think it's because history tells us about real people and real events. It helps me understand why things are the way they are today, and the story of courage and struggle, like in the fight for independence, really moved me. Now let's think about when we were kids. Did you like stories when you were little?
Yes, I did. I felt that history where I read wide to escape and imagine different things. I preferred histories that had a clear hero and challenge to overcome. What about you? Do you like history as a child?
Oh, absolutely. I loved the stories. For me, they were a way to learn and dream. I preferred the story that had strong characters and sense of wonder. When I went to Ayacucho as a child, my family told me many stories about the Battle of Ayacucho.
The Battle of Ayacucho. That's a significant event. What kind of histories about it did they tell you?
They told me about the brave soldiers and the strategies they used. They made it sound surreal, like I was there. I really loved those stories. They stayed with me. What kind of stories did you like when you were a kid?
I like stories with action like knights and dragons, but my teacher also told us stories about independence. She wrote in all maps and showed us where the battles took place. It made a big impression on me.
That sounds like a great teacher. Was there one story you really loved as a child?
Yes, there was a story about a young boy who helped the army during the independence. I can't remember all the details now, but I remember I felt really inspired by his courage. What about you? What story did you love the most as a child?
The story I really loved was the one about the final moments of the Battle of Ayacucho. When they finally won independence, the way they described the determination of the soldiers, I just loved it. My grandmother usually read it to me. She knew all the details because her family had lived in the area.
That's a wonderful connection to the history. So, for our video, we can tell about how these early experiences shaped our current preference for history. You can tell more about the Battle of Ayacucho, history you hear, And I can tell about the stories my teacher told me about the independence.
Exactly. And we can use the past simple to talk about what happened when we were kids, and the present simple to describe what we like now. We can also include verbs of preference like love, like, and prefer.
Yes, and we can create the use the vocabulary we got for this week, like draw about the question, felt certain emotion when hearing stories, had those experiences sounding in our minds, brought back memories, read history, and knew certain details.
Perfect.